Imagine a man sitting on the side of the road. His clothes are torn, his stomach is empty. In his hand, he holds nothing but a begging bowl. People pass by. Some throw a coin, some throw a glance of pity. Many simply look away. Nobody thinks that one day this same man could stand in front of thousands, wearing a crisp suit, speaking with confidence, and inspiring people with his journey. This is not just a story of poverty and riches. It is a story of courage. It is a story of resilience. It is the story of never giving up. I was born in the narrow lanes of a small town. My father worked as a daily wage laborer. My mother washed utensils in houses. Even then, we lived on the edge of hunger. When I was just 10 years old, tragedy struck. My father fell from a construction site. He never came back. The little income from my mother's hard work was not enough. Soon, she too became sick. And one evening, I lost her as well. At the age when other children held their parents' hands to go to school, I held an empty bowl on the street, begging for food. For days, I slept on railway platforms. I covered myself with old newspapers. I depended on the pity of strangers. Sometimes I ate stale bread thrown by shopkeepers. Sometimes I drank just water to fill my stomach. I was nameless. I was faceless. I was invisible to the world. One rainy night, I sat shivering under a bus stop. A kind old man walked up to me and asked, "Why are you here, son?" I looked at him with wet eyes and replied, "I have no one. I beg to survive." He sighed deeply and gave me a piece of bread and then said words that changed my life forever. "Son, begging will give you food for today, but learning will give you food for life. Don't waste your life on the streets." The very next day, he took me to a small night school run by volunteers. At first, I was hesitant, but he convinced me. For the very first time in my life, I held a pencil instead of a begging bowl. That feeling was magical. Life didn't change overnight. I still begged during the day to survive, and I went to night school in the evenings. My clothes were torn, my classmates laughed at me, but I endured it all. Because deep down I had decided, I will not die a beggar. Slowly I started reading. I learned alphabets, then sentences, then full books. Every word felt like a key to unlock a new world. The same boy who once begged for coins now begged teachers for extra lessons. One of my teachers noticed my hunger to learn. She gave me old books. She sometimes even packed leftover food for me. It was not charity, it was hope. I studied harder than anyone else, often reading under streetlights because I had no electricity. After years of struggle, I completed my schooling. I was already 18 by then, much older than my classmates, but age didn't matter to me. With my basic education, I started searching for work. My first job was as a tea boy in a small shop. I earned only a few rupees, but I observed everything: the customers, the business, the way money was handled. And I realized something important. Business was not just about selling tea. It was about solving problems. It was about serving people well. One day, a customer asked for a type of tea that was not available. My boss rudely refused him. But I thought, what if I could provide exactly what customers want? That small thought planted the seed of entrepreneurship in my heart. After saving money for 2 years, I partnered with a friend to start a small tea stall. We built it with bamboo and tin sheets. At first, business was slow. But slowly, customers started liking our stall. Because we kept it clean. Because we treated them politely. But life had another twist waiting for me. One morning, I reached the stall and found it locked. My so-called friend had taken all the money and disappeared. My dreams were crushed. Once again, I was standing on the street, with nothing. For a moment, I felt like going back to begging. But then a voice inside me said, "You've come too far to go back. Failure is not the end. Failure is only a lesson." So, I started again. This time, I trusted no one but myself. I borrowed a small amount from a kind shopkeeper who had seen my honesty. Instead of just tea, I opened a small snack stall near a bus stop. I worked day and night. Sometimes I only sleep for 3 or 4 hours. The response was surprising. Travelers loved the idea of fresh snacks with tea. Slowly, my stall became popular. I saved every coin, every rupee, and soon expanded my stall into a small shop. But the challenges didn't stop. There were bigger competitors. There was police harassment. There was jealousy from other shopkeepers. I fought them all with one weapon: hard work. After years of running a small shop, I realized something. I couldn't grow big if I stayed small. So I took a bold step. With my savings, I rented a proper space and I opened a cafe. Many people laughed. They said, "A beggar wants to run a cafe? Who will eat there?" But I believed in myself. I made sure my cafe was clean. I made sure my food was fresh and my service was warm. I personally greeted customers. I remembered their favorite orders. I treated them with respect. Slowly, people started coming, not just for food, but for the experience. Within a year, my cafe became one of the most popular spots in town. As my cafe grew, I reinvested the profits into opening new branches. From one shop to 3, then 5, then 10. Each outlet carried the same values: honesty, quality, and care. Soon, newspapers wrote about me. From beggar to businessman, the inspirational journey of Mr. Amit. Schools invited me to give motivational talks. The same streets where I once begged now welcomed me as a respected entrepreneur. But more than money or fame, what touched me the most was when a young boy came to me and said, "Sir, I am also an orphan. I want to study like you did. Will you help me?" At that moment, I saw myself in him, and I decided I will not let another child suffer the way I did. With part of my earnings, I started a small foundation to support poor children. We provided free books, we provided meals, we ran evening classes. The same way someone once helped me, I now became the helping hand for others. I often tell the children, I was once like you, hungry, hopeless, broken. But education saved me. Never stop learning. Today, many of those children have gone to colleges. Some even work in my company. That to me is my greatest achievement. Looking back, I realize my life taught me lessons no book could. Number 1. Pain can be power. The hunger and humiliation I faced became my strength. Number 2. Failures are not the end. Every betrayal and every fall prepared me for bigger success. Number 3. Education is the real wealth. A beggar became a businessman not because of money, but because of learning. Number 4. Never forget your roots. I was once invisible. Today I use my success to uplift those still struggling. Number 5. Dreams don't expire. Even if you start late, even if the world laughs, your dream is still valid.
Today when I walk into my office dressed in a suit, my employees greet me with respect. But I never forget the boy who once begged for coins on the street. My journey proves one thing. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is where you decide to go. I was a beggar once, but I refused to stay one. And if I could rise, then anyone can. How did you like the video? Let us know in the comments below. For more such videos, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.